Bam! What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, kids of all ages? Welcome to the circus. Hey, it may not be as fun as a circus, but it's gonna be entertaining nonetheless. Hello, hi, welcome to Plus One Daily. My name is John Olson. Very grateful, thankful, and honored that you have decided to spend a few minutes with me today. And I wanted to talk to you guys today at the end of the week. It's Friday. The weekend is coming. Plenty of football this weekend. Lots of fun stuff. We're going to be taking it easy. Maybe some people might be crushing it. They might be really focused this weekend. Who knows what they're going to do? It's your weekend. Do as you see fit. But it's filled with something. What is this planet filled with? It's filled with people. You're right, people. And we're going to talk today about how to deal with people, because people will do people things. And one of the biggest wake-up calls for me over the years was how to deal with people. And I don't mean people as a burden. That's not what I'm saying when I'm saying deal with people. And I'm smashing my microphone there. I'm talking about how to know the differences, but also the similarities between people, so that you can interact with folks, you can create community, you can build relationships, because this is the lifeblood of business, right? This truly is the lifeblood of business. Without people, none of this stuff happens. There's no sales, there's no marketing, there's no advertising, there's no relationships, there's no community, nothing. People are the lifeblood of your business, but people will do people things. So let's celebrate the diversity of humanity, right? I mean, let's be honest. It's a beautiful thing. There's no one like you on the planet. You are unique. You are an individual. We share very different, cultures, backgrounds. Some come in small sizes. Some come in big sizes. Some come from around the world. Some come from next door. We're very different, right? We're very, very different. But there's some things. And this is the nugget. There's some things that make us human. And let's look at those. There's 5 things I want to go over. And if you can master this and kind of know, if you can kind of know this going in, specifically to your weekend, but also to your entire business and how to deal with people, it adds a whole lot more dynamics to your ability to become successful. And there goes my light just turned on again. So there's 5 things I want to go over to help you, get better with people. And this is the first one. You got to remember that everyone wants to feel worthwhile. I mean, let's be honest. That's something that we all share. We all want to feel worthwhile. We all want to feel like we're making a difference. We all want to feel like we're on the planet for a purpose. Knowing this allows you to become a better mentor, a better teammate, a better leader, a better business person. Because you know that everyone wants to feel worthwhile. No one wants to wake up today and say and hear John go, "You are not worthwhile," and just give up. No one wants to hear that. Everybody wants to feel like they're doing something of worth. That's what we're on the planet for, right? Makes sense. So the first thing is that you want to remember that everyone wants to feel worthwhile, specifically in online business. That's a huge, huge nugget. The second one is everyone responds and needs encouragement. Think about it. If you're a team leader, or if you're building a team, a MLM team or whatever, and you are telling someone that they're never going to make it, and that you're going to fail, and that you're not going to develop any kind of relationship with this person. I mean, this is a real world example. I'll tell you guys a story about my life. My life growing up, when I first got started, some of the closest people to me were telling me to give up what I was trying to do. They were telling me, "Don't do it. It's a waste of time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your breath. Why are you? What's the point?" That didn't do anything for me. That didn't encourage me. That didn't make me feel loved. That didn't make me feel worthwhile, going back to point 1. But then I would find someone, and this is, again, I'm going to, share the story of how I got started, but then I would be around guys like, Rich Taylor, Robert Fortin, Michael Russell, even Robert Putty back then, And I mean, these guys would encourage me. They would say, go do this, try this, fail at this, but try it. And when I responded to that, so some of the people closest to me in my offline life were telling me, give up, you're a failure, go to school, go get a 9-to-5 job, this is never going to work for you. But then I had people in my inner circle, remember we talked about this week, about, the people you associate with. I had people in my inner circle that were encouraging me, and I responded to it. So be around people that encourage you, and know that, and go and encourage someone today. That's the first thing in Plus One Success, right? We're all still reading Plus One Success, right? I mean, the first thing that you're supposed to do each and every day is raise someone up. Raise someone up, encourage someone. You don't know how that could help someone. Offer an ear. Offer a suggestion. Just encourage them. Don't pull people down. If they got dreams, support them. Be realistic, but encourage them. Trust me. Living example of someone who had the people closest to me offline telling me to give up, but the closest people I had online were telling me, keep going. They encouraged me. So know that everyone responds and needs encouragement. And the third thing, this is kind of something that, I don't know if everybody is this, but let's generally, people are naturally motivated. Right? Generally, at the end of the day, people are naturally motivated. Now, I know there's a few lazy people out there, myself included, but at the end of the day, I always want to get better. I always want a plus one. I always want to do things. I'm passionate about certain things, so I'm naturally motivated. Know that going in. People are naturally motivated. So if you can encourage them, if you can make them feel worthwhile, you're feeding them good stuff, good energy. They are already naturally motivated. Now imagine you get behind them and say, keep going. You can do it. Encourage them. That is a really, 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 really good nugget to make, first of all, your relationships grow with others, but knowing that people are naturally, they want to do better. At the end of the day, people want to do better. They want to grow. They want to be better at sundown than they were at sunrise. Sunset, sunrise. So know this. That's the third thing. The fourth thing is, this is a leadership thing, and I'm pretty sure this list of 5 came from John C. Maxwell. I'm not totally sure. I have it written down in my journal. But this is really good, is that people buy into the person first, everything else second. Right? Think about this. You're trying to lead someone. Now, this is what I've been trying to stress in this industry for years and years and years. If you want people to upgrade and stay upgraded in your downline, you should lead by example. If you want people to be pumped up and excited about business, you should be pumped up and excited about business. If you want to get people to pay you more money, go pay other people more money. If you want to, write awesome blog posts and get comments, go and read awesome blog posts and make comments. People buy into the person first, everything else second. I truly believe this is why my company was so successful back in the day, because people bought into us. The products were okay. I mean, let's be honest, some of them broke every now and again, but at the end of the day, we were kind of likable dudes. Sometimes we tick people off, but at the end of the day, people that were the closest to us and were around us all the time knew that we wanted to make people feel worthwhile, encourage people, and know that they're naturally motivated. So people buy into the person. You want to get better results, you start doing better. Start becoming the person of example. You want more people to upgrade, you go and upgrade more. Lead by example. This is huge. Everything else will come naturally. People buy into the person first. And finally, the fifth point is that the more you understand people, the better. This is, I say, people before profits. That's something I've kind of taglined for my life, is that when you take care of people, the profits will be there. And taking care of people doesn't mean you need to hold their hands. It doesn't mean you need to, rub them on their back every time. It means you need to encourage them. It means you need to make them feel worthwhile. It makes you need to lead by example. The more you understand the person before the profits, the more potential you have. The more potential they have. This might seem all really super scientifical and lovey-dovey and stuff, but I truly believe that. The more you work with people, the more you talk with people, the more you discuss with people, the more you understand them, the more you can serve them, the more you can help them. Right? That's a huge nugget for business. You know, it's the Zig Ziglar quote. Once you help enough people get what they want, you'll get everything you want. Serve people. And the way to do that is the more you understand them, how you can serve them, how you can become a better leader for them, a better mentor, a better teammate, a better partner. The more you understand them, the better the potential will be. So remember, we are all different. We're all different. Listen, you know, Brian likes the Cubs. I like the Jays. Right? Right? Carl lives in the UK, or Wales. I live in Canada. You know? Barb likes cockatiels. I like Amazons. Timneys, excuse me. Right? We're all different. We're all different. But remember, everyone wants to feel worthwhile. Right? Everyone wants to feel worthwhile. Everyone responds and needs encouragement. Everyone is naturally motivated. Well, the majority. Everyone buys into the person first, everything else second. And everyone wants to be better understood. So the more you understand people, the better you will be for them. You'll learn to serve them more. You'll learn to add value to their life. So we know the differences. We know the differences, but we know the similarities that make us human. And if you can cater to those 5 things, if you can know that going in, potential is huge. Listen, you guys have been absolutely awesome this week. I know Monday I kind of messed up and I wasn't around. Next week it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not going to be here Wednesday next week. A few things. I got a doctor's appointment I got to go to. But Monday I'll be back. Tuesday and Thursday we'll be doing TE Live, and then Friday we'll be back as well next week. So next week's going to be a lot of fun. Season's going to be up and running without a hitch. But listen, this weekend, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Be good to each other. You know, and celebrate the differences, but also know that, you know, there's some things that make us the same, man. And if you can cater to that, if you can encourage people and you can remember that they're naturally motivated and you can make them feel worthwhile, you'll be the greatest leader that your team and your network could ever have. So thank you guys for coming and rocking with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. The prize for Wednesday's blog post, Adrian, if you watch this, I'm going to get in touch with you and I'm going to ship you a copy of 10 Powerful Phrases for making a comment on the blog post, and I appreciate that very much. So be sure to comment on the blog post when the post is up and share it with your team. Let them know that this is a good place to come and hang out. And I smell good. Thanks for coming, guys. Have a fantastic, fantastic weekend. Be good to each other. And I will see you guys on Monday. Ta-ta.